Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Hard mode faction wars. Today we have Knightrevenant stage 4 through 6, and then we have Dwarves stage 7 through 9. So we have a brand new boss. We're going to do that in the second part of the video. This Knightrevs should be fairly easy. Manipulate skill cooldown 10 plus times. Now this is going to be easy with Crixia. If you don't have Crixia, you can obviously use champions like Renegade. We have rare options here. This is a pretty easy one. You could also use Merciless, Reflex sets, things like that. Should do very well. Now for Sinesha, she's built. Skullcrown's not really. This should be fine though. Let's go ahead and jump in here and give it a shot. So Crixia is going to be just the go-to champion for this because she does a Manipulate skill cooldown right there on her A3. And then on the next wave, I'll just switch forms and have her reset skill cooldowns. There's a chance that some of these champions will have their cooldowns reduced anyways. But let's see if we switch forms. We go bada bing, bada boom. 9, and we're going to be fine. Now, if I would have waited a little bit longer and had some more champions use their actives, then maybe it could have been even quicker because she would have reduced more skill cooldowns and such. But it's okay. Not a big deal. Not a problem at all. I'll go ahead and use the A2. But yeah, Renegade's another fantastic option for this. This is probably definitely an easier condition to meet. We'll just switch forms. Do that. And then as the match goes on, we'll just kill him. She's in a provoke set. I'm just going to leave her there for a little while. There's no reason to take her out of it, honestly. She's going to be chilling in that for the time being because there might be another provoke condition today or maybe a stun one. Sinesha's good for both of them. Sinesha and Skullcrown are pretty good champs in general, though. Decreased defense from Queen of Hearts is not messing me up this time. Last time it was caused me to kill the enemies way too quick. Turn on full auto, we should be good to go, and now we just wait till we get to the next wave. Or the next setup, basically. Miscreated Monster here for the stun conditions. He's also a pretty decent champion. Works well for this stuff. There we go. Both champs dead. You got to be careful, though. If you don't have the conditions met and you have poisons out and you kill them all without the 3-star condition met, the round will finish and you will be out of luck. Defeat 6+ enemies while they're under Hex. All right. Well, there's Tia, right? Whatever her name is. She places a Hex. Let's see who else does it. Oh, actually, she's the only champion who does it. However, we do have the curse set, which is pretty easy. Her Hex is kind of weird, though. Is she only placing it? Why does she not have more ways to place it than that? That's kind of silly, isn't it? The Hex champion. Well, there's also Theodosia, right? Theodosia. Well, I don't have her. She's a Knightrevs, though, I believe. Yeah, she's an AoE Hex. I don't know where she's at. Obviously not on my account, so we're just going to have to go without her. No problem. We have Skullcrown there. We have Embreeze down here just chilling. We have champion training stuff going on, so I'm going to get him up very soon. What I'll just do probably is just throw a curse set on somebody. I want to put it on a champion who I'm not going to be using for other content anytime soon. Maybe a Skullcrown. It's going to cost a bit of silver and stuff to do this, though, unfortunately. But, you know, it's kind of what I got to do, I think. So speed. I don't need big pieces on her. I literally just need to place it. We're not going to use that. I do need to switch some gear around on some champs, but we'll go ahead and throw in Skullcrown here. And this will be a super easy one because Hex sets place pretty consistently. So once she does her A1, we got 1 Hex. Oh, defeat 6+ enemies while they're under Hex. Okay, cool. So pretty easy stuff, right? We just get the Hex out there, we defeat the enemy, and it's good to go. Pretty smooth. We could also just throw a Hex set on Queen of Hearts if you really wanted to. I wouldn't recommend that because she's really good and doesn't need that by no means, but you could. You could do that if your heart desires. You got to make sure they don't cleanse this stuff, though, because if they start cleansing that, then they're going to obviously remove the hexes. So it's a big, important detail. That's perfectly fine. I don't mind if they res whatsoever. That just means more chances to kill them while they're under hex, right? So then we use the A1. No block buffs either. Oh, no block debuffs, actually. Don't want that nonsense. And then Ramen 2. We should be good to go. Yep, we're good. And the last wave, we'll just boost there. She strips. We're plenty. We're plenty fine. But yeah, you could use Tia or what is her, I don't forget her name. I think it's how am I saying Tia anyways? Let me see. Thea, yeah. Thea the Tomb Angel. I'm surprised she doesn't have more ways to place Hex. I know when she was released, Hex was kind of weird and wasn't nearly as good as it is now. Manipulate turn meter 40 plus times. This is a easy one to do. Debuffs or other effects, positive effects. Fill turn meter. You have Golden Reaper who can do this very well. I actually built Golden Reaper for a challenge. I don't think she's still built, but I did build her for a challenge at one point. Unfortunately, though, I could not use support champions, so I was completely wrong. Increase turn meter. No, decrease turn meter right here. So we have some other champs. Probably none of them you're really going to be using. Two more could be decent. He's not built up yet, though, so I'll probably just use these. Skullcrown Sinesha. Do they have Evil Eye on them? No Evil Eye on either one of them. But I'm not going to spend 150 gems to make it happen either. Does Hegemon have Evil Eye on him? I know he does a turn meter reduction on the A1 anyways. No Evil Eye, though. Okay, well, we got some goofy stuff happening here. The turn meter manipulation stuff. We could throw in Golden Reaper. She's not really built yet, like where she should be. Let's see what happens here. I'm pretty sure Crixia can finish this fine by herself, so I don't need to build the epic Golden Reaper. It really just comes down to gearing these champs out is what I really need to do. We reduced them already 5 out of 40, so I'm not really sure who did that. Somebody did, obviously. Okay, well, we got a big, little bit of an issue there. We killed everybody. She may have Evil Eye. No. They're hitting hard. They are hitting hard. 14 out of 40. Turn meter boost action here. We got 19 out of 40. There's no Evil Eye on her. Their turn meter boost, I think, is also making it boost for me as well, which is kind of interesting. Right? Is it those two? 25? I don't know if that's happening or not. Not really sure. Boost turn meter. It looks like it is, doesn't it? Yeah, it's definitely happening like that. I think who does a turn meter boost when I hit them? 38? I don't know. I don't know who's doing that. It's not one of them, I guess. But either way, it's fine. We got the turn meter situation good. 40 out of 40. One of the champs obviously does it. But we're fine now. So we finished that, no problem. 40 out of 40. Good to go. Turn meter reduction stuff's not too difficult. It may have been Oella, or whatever the other champion's name was. The Dwarf boss. The bosses yesterday kind of messed me up. But this is a new one, I believe. Like a new boss we haven't fought yet. So this boss guide is a Tainted Protector. Let's check this out. So same stuff as always. Places an increased crit rate buff and increased crit damage on all allies for 2 turns if at least one ally is alive. Then teams up, so an ally attack, to attack a single enemy if at least one ally is alive. Okay, if all allies are dead, we'll place block damage buff on the champion for 1 turn. Okay, revives all dead allies. Okay, so has a block damage if they're all dead, and then a revive if they're obviously if they're dead. Places a berserk debuff on all allies for 2 turns and an increase or decrease speed on all enemies, and then an AoE attack. So counterattacks whenever an ally is attacked. That's actually very interesting. Heals that ally by 5% of their max HP. So here, we're just going to use Newt and just kill everything. If you don't have Newt, if you don't have the nuts, if you don't have these champs, I guess HP burn from Geomancer would probably do pretty good. I'm thinking that you could probably stun or control the side minions because there's no cleanse going on here, right? So you could control them and focus on the boss. Just have all your A1s going there so there's no ally attack happening. We don't want the ally attacks happening. The ally attacks or the counterattacks are going to be very, very bad. The True Fear. This can be resisted though, so champions with block debuff are going to be very important for you. So a champion like Brogni, of course, Fiored. Maybe I should use him someday. Eventually, probably not, but possibly. But Brogni, of course, this dude, Maybe it's for one turn. I don't like that too much, to be honest. Cleanse champions could be good. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough boss for a lot of players, I'm sure. The fact that fear is being placed for one turn, you're not gonna be able to build that high resistance to consistently resist that. Let's actually throw Brogni in here. We'll keep Geo. To be honest, this team's just gonna be very, very cheesy. Like this is not gonna be relatable whatsoever. But I don't want to be theory crafting potential relatable teams in this video. If you guys want to see specific bosses done more accessibly, let me know and I can try to go back to those. I think the Tainted Mirror, a lot of people had troubles with that yesterday. My focus, though, until the end of Faction Wars is going to be to get to the highest stages possible. Once I get to those higher stages, my account is going to be definitely pushed a lot harder, and it's going to be, you know, struggling more than it is now, which is not much. So that's going to be really where I can see what is doable, what's not, what kind of things you have to get creative with, so on and so forth. So with this, let's actually just get out of here, edit team. We're going to just drop the Geomancer. He's actually built, so let's just throw him in here. No Trunda needed. We'll just do this team. This is just kind of a little bit crazy. I know that. A1. He does have the little crow relic that has a chance of getting the extra turns whenever using the A1 skill and something's on cooldown. It's a very strong relic for Newt, especially as in Merciless set. I'm a big fan of that combo. A 9-piece Merciless specifically. So he just has so many extra turns. We'll go here, boom, boom, double hit, dead. And then Soul Reap 1, Soul Reap 2. I guess Los Angeles doesn't want to get Soul Reaped. So now, I got a feeling we should be okay. There should be 10% max HP cap though, right? Yeah. And a lot of it's reduced as well. That Newt is a massive Newt. And he still wasn't doing good enough, unfortunately. That nut has like 9-piece Merciless, built very well. So I don't think I'm doing 10% damage each time. I know they have the damage mitigation for max HP hits, and it's really mitigating it as well, which is cool. I mean, not really that cool. It's going to be unfortunate for a lot of people. Turn meter reduction does work, of course. HP burn plus brimstone, very nice. Now, if I hit these, he's going to counterattack. Not for sure what he has in that other form. Does he have a heal? I forget. I know he has a taunt, right? Brogni may be going down if I don't have a shield and heal to put from him. He may be about to die, honestly. Dang. They're actually hitting pretty daggone hard. What in the world? Now, I'm all good with these conditions. This is going to be a tough boss for a lot of players, I bet. Can I get another turn or two? Soul Reap 1. Oh, nope, nope, nope. I think we're dead. Maybe not. Let's see. That's a close one. That was a very close one. Soul Reap, boom, 3 stars. Yeah, almost died there. So with the future dwarf stages, 1, Newt was not actually that strong. He, of course, did good chunks of damage, but I got a feeling somebody like Trunda, who's just raw damage, is going to be better. Because these boss stages have the max HP reduced, I think, right? Or the damage taken. Okay, I thought they were reduced even further. Maybe not. Well, they had to have been, right? Something was causing me to do less damage because the Newt that I have is very well built. Like, he has Crushing Rend, so he's ignoring defense. He has Merciless 9-piece, so he's ignoring all the defense. Very good stats. So if he's hitting for 93,000, I guess that's just a cap. Either way, let's move on to the next stages. We can visit that another time. More HP burns from the Dwarves, which this is pretty annoying because Trunda, she likes to just kill everybody. We're going to go with this other Trunda because she at least is in Zeal, which is actually just going to kill everybody for sure, right? Let's go. Geomancer should be built right. Let's see. Yeah, he's 262. We'll see what happens here. Trunda's probably just going to kill everything, though, to be honest. We're not going to do no weakened stuff. If Maneater could get a turn to do unkillable, but it also does block damage, so never mind. Or block debuff, so never mind. Unkillable would be nice. Steal some turn meter, place a burn. Oh, we got some burns out. Sweet. Okay, 4 out of 15. Nice, nice. So we did not kill everybody. That's actually kind of surprising. Almost disappointing. Nah, not really. Not at all, actually. Stun. I just wish I could get rid of these champs. Or have them under unkillable as well, honestly. Could have used that on him to actually have a chance of placing that burn. I can only place it one time, though, because after this, I want to just get my champions cycled through their cooldowns a little bit. Okay, he's dead. The Brogni's reflect damage just killed him. I can't replace no burn, right? There's no burn I can replace anyways. We have 5. We steal that, kill him. Trunda should have her stuff about to be off cooldown if it's not already. Let's see. Put some shields up. Okay, Maneater, let me burn you, buddy. Okay, not quite, not quite. 6 out of 15. Dang, this is going to be a long and slow fight. Basically, this is probably going to be a tough stage for a lot of players as well. Placing these burns on enemies who just slowly over time, very, very slowly. We got to keep this Maneater at bay with the turn meter. This daggone Trunda's not getting anything off. If he gets his block debuffs off, it's not going to be great. Definitely would. I don't want to strip their buffs either. Okay. And then the Brimstone kills them. Dang. Okay, so we got 6 out of 15 burns to place. There is a Dwarf from Doom Tower, Secret Rooms, who does place burns as well, which a lot of players probably have him. You should. I don't have him yet, but he's a good option. Gronjar, I believe he places burns AoE, right? So that's why this room's going to be more difficult for me than probably for a lot of players watching. Or hopefully it's more difficult for me than a lot of players watching. Let's do this. Boom. Oh my gosh. Oh, she just obliterated them. Absolutely destroyed them. Let's remove this. So now we're on this final stage, finally. That was a bit more annoying than it should have been. Basically, the placing of HP burn is very difficult with Trundas who kill everything. And then this last wave can actually just one-shot my Geomancer, basically. And Newt apparently gets so many extra turns, it's insane. I think he's just going to solo this entire wave. I'm really hoping that's not the case. You need to slow down there, buddy. Slow down a little bit. We're going to have Geomancer place the HP burn here finally. We're good to go. And then Trundas can do their thing and just blow up everybody. There we go. 3 stars and we're done. And that was definitely a difficult stage. Place 15 plus stuns. Now, who can place stuns? Trunda, of course. Goffred. Honestly, probably just use Trunda again, because why not? Let's see who else can. Goffred. We have Fodbor. Single target stun. Goffred's a good one, though. He's a really, really solid one. He's an AoE stun right there. But he is not really built, but he's kind of built. Let's go ahead and throw him in there and place a Geomancer. See what happens. Trunda's stun is on the A1 as well as the A3, so we should be okay. We're getting further along, so hopefully the waves are getting a little bit more tanky. Apparently, Geomancer is still popping off with these extra turns, though. You can't slow him down, guys. You just can't. Okay, we got 5 stuns. Fantastic. Fantastic. So, you know what? There's no reason to kill anybody. Just let them stay alive. Let them come out of the stun. And then put them back in a stun. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Not a problem. Geomancer, continue proccing your extra turns, buddy, because I ain't stopping you. Apparently nobody can stop you. Apparently nobody can. But yeah, Goffred's going to be a really good champion for this because he doesn't do much damage and he can just place a stun on everybody. No problem. 7 out of 15. We're already making some pretty good progress. Really, if the Duchess res, I don't really care. I actually kind of want her to res everybody. There we go. Perfect. So now we can just continue the slow roll through everything. Duchess is dead. This is a chance to place a stun. Maybe it does. Maybe it don't. It does. Yeah. So 10 out of 15. Very, very good. Strip some of the veils. Doesn't really matter if we do or not. We'll just throw out this A2. From a naked Trunda, doesn't do that much. And then finish it off. Boom. Maybe, eventually. Stun set, of course, is great as well. There's no HP burn set, unfortunately. One day, maybe there will be, though. Maybe there'll be an HP burn set someday. That Hegemon is kind of sneaky there, player. I'm not a big fan of that. That can definitely mess some players up, can it? That Hegi. Is it a nuke Hegi? Maybe it is. But yeah, Dwarf Revivers, I guess, would be Senna as the #1. And then from then on, it's like, it's pretty limited, right? It's pretty limited as far as Dwarf Revive champions go. So we're done there. Extra turn from Newt. I mean, what else would you expect, right? I would expect nothing less. Decrease cooldown? Yeah, just decrease cooldown, extra turns, A3 all the time. That's what he does, guys. That's what he does. Very, very well built Newt. Well, good setup. Like the Relic plus the 9-piece Merciless. It gets a lot of extra turns, as you can see in this video. 6-star speed glyph. Very cool. What can we get as far as rewards? Okay, not a whole lot. We're done today, though, right? Yeah. Finally, after that, those annoying dwarf rooms, we're finally done. Do I have anything to forge? I don't think so today. Nope, nothing to forge today, guys. So nothing super exciting. We're only at 7 epic materials, unfortunately. So maybe someday I'll get a epic forge, but not just yet. Though, to be fair, we're not to the point of getting epics from every stage yet. The materials, yeah. So we're just not getting epic materials there. Either way, guys, thank you very much for watching. Best of luck in your faction war push. Hope it's going well. Let me know what bosses you're struggling with the most. I can try to do a deeper dive into some of those in the future. But for now, I'm just trying to climb to the top as soon as possible. And so far, so good, though. We may be seeing some stuff slow down here relatively soon, right? I mean, as we get to stage, I say 15. 15 is probably going to be where it starts to get more interesting, where my strong champions need strong gear. But for now, it's still just trying to pull the champions back. Either way, guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you all in the next one.